We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone.
Let me put a little pep up in my step and let them know I ain't from around here. Cause down here, you get shackled up and bound here. Sound clear, turn the volume up to loud ear. Crowds cheer like the house sniffing found fear. Never scared like I already been here before. I don't compare to the niggas that been here before. From everywhere and wherever I'm willing to go. I'm in my UFO, I move solo.
Got me out here floating on this UFO. I don't even know where we're about to go. All I really know is that I'm leaving home. All I really know is we are not alone. We are not alone, 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 we are not alone. I know that I'm faded, but I know I'm not tripping. Me and my hitters was on a mission trying to get it. Yeah, kicking up that shit, Cleveland, my city. Mama, I'll be right back. Gotta run the streets with my dogs. Then we just blaze up the cigar. Then we just walk straight through the fog. I don't know. Walking off in this place where it's cold and everybody's so bold and all these
Time to shine.
told and been rolled. How's that
Here we
blessing
go.
our fortunes? Nice cars and the
Let
girls
it
are
go.
gorgeous. Myths, tales, and spells spoken. Communicating like they Ouija board. And I don't know, man. Got me out here floating on this UFO. I don't even know where we're about to go. All I really know is that I'm leaving home. All I really know is we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we
Welcome in, welcome in.
are not alone, we are not alone. Coming home from the party, it was a full moon. It was some other that they was into. I tried to get away, but still it follows you. I heard my
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
years of light beam on you. Up in the way, got me all up in the atmosphere.
Feel free to get comfortable and tap in. Allow yourself to settle into this space. Got the nice golden white light. Good old Christolight right here. Welcome, sisters. How is everybody today on this new moon? New moon in Leo, that is, stepping into our courage, stepping forward in our manifestations, stepping into our leadership, awakening that inner fire to push our intentions through. Hope everybody's hydrating today on some good clean water, grounding yourself, whether it's out in nature or the root chakra, just, finding ways to ground so we can be at more peace and more stable through these transitions and upgrades. Trying to fight overthinking to be more positive. Oh yeah, overthinking is huge. Especially right now while we have a lot of old mental patterns surfacing up from within our being. Overthinking is very easy to do. And something I found helpful for overthinking is root chakra work. The more grounded your root chakra is, the more active your root chakra is, the more grounded and stable you are mentally and emotionally. So if I had any suggestions to that I found helpful for me, is doing some focused root chakra activation to help ground and anchor the being. And this can naturally start to help with the overthinking process. Another thing I found helpful as well with overthinking is not exactly like stuffing or rejecting the thoughts that we're having, but to really accept them, accept the thoughts that we're having, but then after accepting, knowing that we can take control and guide the thoughts into a more higher perspective or bigger picture. So what this would look like is, for example, say, I'm starting to overthink because I'm about to do a guided meditation, but I'm nervous and I'm overthinking the guided meditation, even though I've done them, 100 different times with people. I'm still overthinking it. And typically what I would do in that situation is I would, number one, come back to the breath. So I would focus on doing some deep breathing. And while I'm doing the deep breathing, in my conscious mind, I guide the breath to the earth to ground and anchor myself. And I just keep repeating that a couple of times. Just breathing in through the nose, drawing the breath down to the earth, and then exhaling anything that is bothering. And then along with that, shifting my perspective of where I'm thinking and the way I'm thinking. Because we do have that power. We have the power to take control of where we're thinking, how we're thinking. And like I said, it's not about resisting the original thought. It's about accepting the thought, but then transcending that thought into something different. And, I don't really try to mix it in with fantasy talk, so to say. It's more of shifting the perspective to a higher perspective where I'm seeing a little bit more of the details beneath the surface. And I've also found reminding myself of why I'm doing something, or the impact and the effect of what I am doing, is also very beneficial and a great way to look at the positives. The conscious reminders I have found very helpful. Sometimes we just allow the subconscious to go on autopilot, and then all these different patterns and thoughts are just cycling through. We're overthinking, and we just never grab control of the guidance, and we just allow it to happen as if we're a victim. But when we step out of this mindset and realize that we do have the power to take guidance over the thoughts in the mind, then these type of things can start being applied. So I trust that could have been helpful for you. And depending upon what the topic is, or what the subject is that we're overthinking about, sometimes that overthinking is kind of pointing us out to where we have attachments, or where we need to maybe highlight a little bit of focus on clearing out and closing out and coming to amends with whatever is tied into what we're overthinking about. There's always a reason behind why we're overthinking. There's a cause to every effect, and every effect has a cause when it comes to this divine creation. And if we can start kind of digging into the causes behind the effects, and we start seeing that there's no coincidences, and we see how these things are parallel with each other, and this creates bigger opportunity for change and transformation. So if you found that helpful, feel free to put it in the comments. I'd love to know if that was helpful for you. So hit the invite button, share with anybody, any brothers and sisters that you feel could benefit from light language activation, and any other of my services or just my energy. Feel free to hit that share button and invite. And I wanted to come on this live today to talk about my new. Well, it's not really new. It's something that I'm really just now kind of broadcasting and putting out there, that I'm offering as a one-on-one quantum level holistic service, which is light language activations. And if you're not familiar with what light language activations are, I'll go ahead and briefly touch on the mechanics and what they are. And before I begin, my name is Marcus, and I also go by Christolight, for those of you that don't know me yet. And I am a multifaceted, quantum level, holistic practitioner. I'm Reiki certified in 3 different Reiki forms, such as Ascended Masters, Sekam, and Asui Raiho. And I'm also a psychic medium. I do oracle card readings, which is another offer I have. I also do chakra alignments, chakra balancing, and I teach chakras. I also do weekly life guidance, where I sit with you and we go over shadow work integration, as well as daily habits, patterns, and routines to prioritize our own well-being and to be able to optimize our daily life for our holistic well-being. Along with that, I also do custom personalized guided meditations, and these come in either audio form. So I personally, my own self, fully edit and produce my own guided meditations, and they're fully customizable for you to exactly how you want it to be. And there's just like a little checklist that you get to go through, and you get to choose the frequency for the background of the meditation. You also get to choose the intention and focus of the guided meditation. You also get to choose the archetypal energies or guides that you get to connect with during the meditation, and then also the time and space that you experience during the meditation. So for example, time and space could be the Great Pyramids of Egypt, could be the Pleiades, could be Atlantis, could be the beach, the ocean, could be the jungle. Whatever it may be, these are all available. These are all expandable options that you may choose when it comes to these custom guided meditations that I offer. Along with that, I also do inner child healing, and I'm also crystal healing certified. And then lastly, I also do soul origin, galactic therapy, Akashic records meditations as well, to help uncover your soul lineage and any clearing or activations that are needed that have been in your DNA, dealing with your soul path from your soul origin until now in this moment. So these are all services that I offer here at Sacred Light, and you guys can just direct message me if you have any questions at all, and we can book a service today if you would like. Now, back to what I came live for today with the light language activations. I am now offering light language activation sessions. These are private one-on-one sessions that I hold over video call. And for those of you that don't know what light language is close to basically like speaking tongues. It's also like shamanic energy. And it's also galactic energy and galactic language. And when it comes to light language, it's not exactly about being able to decipher the words or being able to have clear understanding of what's being said. It's about energy, vibration, and frequency. So when you hear light language, yes, it might come out a little foreign. It might come out sounding a little different when it comes to the language. You know, it could sound like it's Spanish. It could sound like it's an Asian descent, or many other different ways that light language can be expressed. But number one thing when it comes to light language is it's about energy, vibration, and frequency. And the more we let go of trying to decipher hearing clear words when it comes to light language, the more we're able to open up and allow ourselves to receive the frequency codes that are coming in through the light language. And here in a moment, I'll actually give you guys a short example of what light language can be like and what the experience is like for light language for you. And it's going to be authentic to each of us how light language is experienced. So here in a moment, I'll actually give you guys a brief light language session so you guys can experience it for your own self and feel what the energy's like. The type of benefits that come with light language activations, there's a whole rap sheet, it's numerous, the type of benefits that you can have, and it's going to be different for everybody. But the things that I've noticed along my journey for myself and others is dormant DNA activations, balancing of the mind, the left and right hemispheres, clearing out and recalibration of the chakra system, rejuvenation and soothing to the physical being as well as the emotions, breaking up stagnation within the energy field and body to allow release and to be able to purge and detox energies. Along with this, you can also receive messages and clarity from divine guidance, your higher self and your angels, and more. You can also clear out past traumatic experiences and stored energies that are trapped within the being. You can also start bringing realignment to the being on an energetic level, cellular level, and mental level. And you can also receive very enlightening wisdom, as well as beautiful, joyful energy of euphoria through light language. So these are just some of the benefits that come with light language from my own experiences when it comes to me and those around me. There's a lot more out there, and there will continue to be a lot more experiences for people when it comes to light language. But I found that these are some of the main highlights that I've experienced throughout my journey with light. So my light language activations are hour-long sessions. We sit in private. you get to choose your own intention of what you want the focus to be for the light language, as well as there is a reflection space within that hour. So after receiving the light language, you get the opportunity to receive any channeled messages that are coming through me from the session, as well as ask any questions regarding the transformation process or what to look for after receiving. My light language sessions, they begin at $55 USD, and you're available to start booking today. You guys can start booking a session today with me, and you can also message me if you have any further questions regarding light language, and we can see if it aligns for you and resonates. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments or on the replay or on the YouTube channel in the comments when this is on YouTube. Or if you're on Facebook as well. Beautiful day to receive some light language, huh? All right. So if you guys want to go ahead and get comfortable, and if you're open to receiving this light language, feel free to consciously open yourself up, maybe with an affirmation, kind of let yourself know that I am open to receiving this light language activation. Oh, we got one question from Surya. Yes, it is possible to access and receive light language from a specific time and space, like ancient Egypt. Absolutely, yes. There's really no limit to what can be channeled because it's all time and space and energy. And really, as open as the practitioner is, as capable as the practitioner is with their being, of how expansive they are with their mind on what they're tapping into and what they're drawing in energetically, there's really no limit on the time and space that can be experienced through the light language. So yes, absolutely. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, I'm about to do a light language activation real quick. I just wanted to give everybody an example and an experience of my personal light language to you. So feel free to get comfortable and open yourself up if you're open to receiving. And as I was stating, you may use an affirmation such as, I am open to receiving this light language energy. So we're going to go ahead and start at the root chakra. And if you're sitting, try to have your back straight so you can help your spine flow with energy. And if you're laying down, try to have your legs straight and not crossed, so you're not blocking the flow of energy in and out of your feet. And then relax the shoulders, release tension throughout the body, let go of the grip in the hands, unclench the jaw, and just focus on breathing in through the nose, expanding the stomach, and breathing out of the mouth. And just continue to focus on this breath. You may feel your ears ring. You may feel uplifting euphoria. You may feel jitterness. You may feel butterflies. You may feel goosebumps. You may feel shifting of energy and emotions within you. These are all natural processes of transformation being caused by the frequencies of light language. So just focusing on the breath, knowing that we are open to receiving. And we're going to start at the root chakra. So if you may, direct your breath all the way down to the root chakra when you breathe in. And on the exhale, you're going to be breathing out any blockages in the root chakra. And we're going to start at the root chakra to help ground. And it's important that we ground when we're activating so that we're bringing the balance point to our activation. The more grounded we are for our activation, the more we're able to receive, and the more smoothly we're able to integrate the higher light energy and codes in through our being. If we're blocked up on our groundedness and we're not grounded, this can cause scatteredness, this can cause imbalances of energy, this can cause illness, this can cause confusion, this can cause anxiety, as well as other things. So it's important that we balance activation with grounding, if not more grounding than activation, so that our foundation and our roots are stable for our activation and clearing processes. So we're going to go ahead and focus at the root chakra. I'm going to turn off comments so we can all focus correctly. So continue to breathe, and you may close your eyes if you would like. We're going to breathe down to the root chakra, and we're going to open up the root chakra so we can ground. Just remember the breath, breathing to the root. Manarashikuga, Kurarashiku, Manarasikurara, Yanashikuama, Umanarashikia, Mana, Sukuama, Ukuvarashiyama, Usuwa, Manasiaki, Urarashi, Yamamukua, Usumanashia Nasi, Ukuvarashia, Urarashikia, Miyakoa, Usumayata. Breathing down, out through the root chakra, feeling our energy begin to spread like roots out of the root chakra and down into the energy field of the earth, stabilizing and grounding into our physical being, anchoring into the earth. And now as our roots begin to anchor at the root chakra, we're going to make our way up to the crown chakra, as this will be our portal and energy center for receiving the stream of codes and the downloads of our higher light. The more activated the crown, the more these codes are able to be received into the physical being and to travel into the rest. The crown chakra is also our portal for our streamlined connection to the heavens or to the higher self and the angelics. So now breathing in at the root chakra. Uranyam Ovarayam Ovaraya Uvaya Uvam Uvayam Uvamayarayam Uvayam Uvayanasasiyom Uvayam. Continuing to breathe as the root chakra is grounding and anchored to the earth. And now the crown is nice and expanded and continuing to expand divinely as far as it needs to be. And now through the crown, you energetically may feel a stream of lightness. You may feel a stream of sensational metaphysics coming into the crown. And this is the receiving of higher light code activation. And now the codes travel down through the crown. Unanashkiana Kurana Shua Ma Uraya Siana Ku Monoshiana Sikia Mianashkuara Ya Kurashki Usuwana Shuara Sukuruana Ushuwana Sikia Mianashkua Usukuraya Shi Manasukua Usubarayana Ya Korashkia Usubarasi Kuroshkiana Usunyana Shikia Usukuana Shia Usimiana Shia Makaya Kua Unokiana Sia Kia. Codes travel down the chakra system through the third eye, through the throat, to the higher hearts, to the solar plexus, sacral, and down through the root to anchor in. Stay with the breath. Continue to integrate and allow yourself to be. No expectations, no right or wrong. Any visions that you're having, any colors are all valid to your experience. Stay with the breath. Now we're going to do one final light language exchange, and this is going to be for sealing and closing off the energy field with golden rays of light. So feel free to continue to be open to receiving, as I'll send through these golden ray codes for sealing and protecting the energy field. Enjoy and embrace this golden shield of light, Christ conscious energy, as it is forming around your aura and sealing your energy field, as well as all the chakras, sealing, closing golden light. And let's go ahead and take one big old deep breath in. And a big old sigh, release. Wonderful. Feel free to leave your experience in the comments, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop them real quick. I'm going to wrap up this space. And a couple of reminders: remember your spiritual hygiene. Remember to clear your cords and attachments. Remember to drink plenty of water and hydrate. And also remember to continue to do things that are supporting your vibrational frequency as you move forward from this activation space. And acknowledge that you just went through an activation. Give yourself love, give yourself patience, and continue to do things that will support your nurturing. If anybody has any questions regarding this service and you would like to book a one-on-one light language activation with me today, feel free to direct message. You can ask any questions, as well as go through any details of this activation and this service. You guys know where to find me here at Sacred Light 33. You guys can also tap into my YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, for guided meditations, podcasts, online TV series, and more. And yeah, light language activations. If you guys were able to catch this, thank you. I'm really grateful that you're able to receive. And if you were not able to be here for the light language activation session, you can catch it on the replay here on Sacred Light 33, or on my YouTube channel a little bit later on, here in about an hour or two, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, or on my Facebook page, Christolight Robbins. Once again, Sacred Light Language Activations is now a service that I offer to you one-on-one. Your intention, as well as a reflection space afterwards, hour-long private sessions beginning at $55 USD. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in this world. Wholeness and balanced love.
We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone. We are not alone, we are not alone.
Let me put a little pep up in my step and let them know I ain't from around here. Cause down here, you get shackled up and bound here. Sound clear, turn the volume up to loud ear. Crowds cheer like the hound sniffing found fear. Never scared like I already been here before. I don't compare to the niggas that been here before. From everywhere and wherever I'm willing to go. I'm in my UFO, I move solo.
Got me out here